I know what you are, my friend.
Our media product is a music video, and the music is a hybrid genre of folk, pop, and indie. With our chosen soundtrack having a hybrid genre, I have decided to do a little research on these genres. Through the research, I have found that pop, codes, and conventions contain colourful and artificial lighting, close-up of the artist, appeals to a younger target audience, happy and fun locations, e.g. club, friend's house, or a park, usually has a teenage scenario, love, friends, so on, has dance routines, and the video usually has a narrative. The codes and conventions of indie rock folk is sound special effects or artificial lighting. Majority of the shots are of the band and artist performing. Dark colours, black, grey or white. Calmer settings, a studio perhaps. Usually has a narrative, however can be concept based. Indie folk music videos are also famous for their unique mise-en-scene or editing, usually is one of the both. They are also famous for their concept videos, using the music to come up with a unique idea and put it in the form of a music video. But due to the hybrid genre of our music, I have chosen to adapt some conventions from each genre and place it into a concept and narrative based video. For instance, the bright lighting in pop, the close-up of artists, appealing to a younger audience, using the teenage love scenario, happy and fun location, being the park and the cafe, and the conventional having a narrative and concept-based video. For example, we convey a folk convention of the artist playing an instrument while singing. As our music video is strongly narrative-based, we use many signifiers as the visuals are telling most part of the stories, like the following. We have an insert shot of the main actress as the protagonist putting her hand on top of her crush's hand as a way of telling him she likes him. However, when he slowly pulls away from underneath, it connotes that he does not feel the same way. We establish the two main characters at the start, Lauren and the Liger. However, the first shot is a two-shot. This can relate back to Barth's theory on codes and be an enigmatic code, as the first shot really introduces the important character and this one has the audience guessing until a few shots later. This was said by a viewer. Really, our main actress looked better in this establishing shot of friendship. I say establishing shot of friendship because this is a signifier of Lauren's character, a friendly yet dreamy girl who yearns for love and attention. Not only is that first shot a signifier, but the next two shots of the Liger is a signifier of what kind of character he is, and that is the sort of character who does not tolerate smoking and is basically a nerd because he reads a book, the classic stereotype for a nerd. We would have him in glasses, but that was quite difficult with the costume. That brings us to the costume and where the concept comes in. At the start, we had envisioned a character who is charismatic, charming and has a way with the girls. However, as time went on and we got more feedback, the Liger character was slightly confusing, mostly because of the costume. The mask was of a lion and the onesie of a tiger, therefore it became a Liger. That much they thought it was a cheater, therefore it was cheating on Lauren, and that's why he's a ladies' man, but it wasn't. It's just that he didn't like Lauren and Lauren was a bit out there for him, which he didn't like. So we changed his character in a whole and we made him a geek, so it's more clear that how much she likes him and how obsessive she is. From our audience feedback, we had a number of things that kept coming up. For instance, our narrative wasn't clearer and therefore we put it in chronological order so it'll be clearer for the viewer. Point of our video is for it to be humorous, and we got that in some aspects in our video, but we realized through the audience feedback is when Lauren did some actions more comical than others, it was more humorous. So when we refilmed, we made sure that Lauren's facial expression, her acting was on point and more comical. Other audience feedback included getting the lip sync in time and more footage of her performing from the start, so it's clear that she's singing throughout the video. But overall, using the audience feedback, we made our final draft better. In addition to Barth's theory on codes, we had a written and many action codes too. The written code comes in as an action match of a high-angle shot of Lauren placing down a sign clearly saying who this is dedicated to and her feelings for the Liger. The two-shot of the friends signifies the public humiliation she's going through and the support and encouragement of the friend, showing that she is a good singer. However, when we get a mid-shot of Lauren watching her crush running away tells the audience that he was not pleased with her act of love.